guys, today I want to show you my new Plum Paper Planner for 2023. I'm changing layouts. I always change layouts. I've had a different layout every year. But for next year, I am using the Weekly Overview layout. It's kind of you can see I've already started a little bit of monthly planning. It's kind of a combination of a dashboard layout and a horizontal. I had a really hard time deciding what layout I was going to go for this year. For 2022, I used vertical columns, which I liked but didn't love. I didn't feel very creative in it with just the standard layout. It was like, put a kit down, it looks nice, but I didn't have to make a lot of creative decisions. This will force me to be more creative. The year before that, I'll show you, I used the Ultimate Goals Planner, which is a weird, let's see if I can find a blank. Nope. You know how Plum Planner does the... Oh, this one didn't have the weird weeks in it. To find a week I was on vacation, but I didn't plan on it. This one doesn't have the weird unshaded weeks. There we go. There's one. This is what the Ultimate Goals Planner looks like. So it's like traditional, like dashboard layout on the right for the weeks, but everything here is set up for goals. I liked that it had the habit tracker. But all of this, I felt I needed to like plan over and customize, and it was a lot of work every week. But I did think about going back to this planner because at heart, I am probably a dashboard planner. I am a list maker. All the stuff that I have to do is just like, it has to get done sometime during the week. It doesn't have to get done a specific day. So regular vertical planning just felt, I don't know, wasteful or weird to me. But I'm a list maker. But I almost went back to this. In fact, I went ahead and redesigned all of my labels and everything, and then decided, nope, I don't want to do that. I want to go with the weekly overview because this page is perfect. This is exactly the same as Plum's daily planners. You get to customize each of your headings, so I could have it look exactly the way I want. I think this side, I think I would prefer that it was the like vertical blocks like Happy Planner does, or the way they had their Ultimate Goals was perfect. I think I don't like that it's horizontal, 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 vertical. Why? Make it all the same. Also, like, why do they abbreviate Monday, Tuesday? You have all this space. Go ahead and write out the whole day. Go ahead. So I'm not usually a huge like day header person, but I probably will use day headers in this planner just because I don't like that they're abbreviated. Okay, so anyway, since this planner has all these like extra weeks, because with Plum Planner you can choose any month that you want to begin with. At the end of every month, you get like a bonus week. So like this one goes to January 31st. But then February is shaded in. If you go to February, you get a repeat of that week. So I always use the ones that have the most, that aren't the like shaded out. But that means I have lots of extra weeks to plan with, to play pretend, to get in the habit of what I want to do. You can see I got the gold coil this year. I know there's been a lot of complaints online that a lot of people don't like the gold because it's not a bright gold. It's more of a, like, not tarnished gold, but just, it's a subtle gold. And so if you compare that to the silver, which I've always had before, I like the silver. I don't exactly know why I went with the gold this year other than it was new and I had total FOMO. It was $10 to upgrade to the gold. And I got it during Black Friday, so it was really only $7 and it was really easy to convince myself to just try it. So. But I do like the more subtle gold. Okay, let's see. For this page, obviously I got to choose my own headers. Most people with the ombre checkboxes at the top choose like top 3 or priorities, and I was going to go with that. But at the last minute I decided this planner layout doesn't have a habit tracker. So I made my own, and I was going to put it like here or here, but I decided that I designed my habit tracker to go here. So that's where that will be every week, probably. For me, my to-do list isn't usually so long that I need to have a 3 most important things that I have to do. So I'd rather just like flag or highlight if there's anything super important I have to do on the to-do list rather than repeat myself every week. Let's see, I have to contact, I'm going to put like emails and phone calls I have to make. To clean, I made my own clean tracker, and I'll show you all this. And obviously, to-do list, self-explanatory. Reading, I made 2 reading boxes that will fit in this for me to track my reading. I normally read 2 books a week, so that should work out. And I love having a place to write stuff down for next week. You know, ideas or things I have to do, things I need to incorporate into next week's planner. And I really missed having that in my vertical column layout. So I'm excited for that. Okay, so I'm going to show you what stickers I brought to play with today. Full disclosure, I have done PR for Orange Umbrella Co. on and off for the last 2 years, and so I was provided with a discount, which enabled me to get a variety of different stickers to play with in this planner. Even if I wasn't, I would still order for them. The nice thing about Orange Umbrella Co. is that all of their sheets are a la carte, so you can pull from lots of different varieties of layouts. So if you have a non-traditional layout like this, it's really easy to build your own kit. Okay, so, and since this page is identical to the Plum Daily, all of the stickers for the Plum Daily should fit on this side of the planner. So I bought some of these basic labels. They will fit right. These I think are appointment labels because you can put like a time over there, but I also thought like you could put like a deco sticker or something, that would be cute. And I did order some ombre check boxes. When I was thinking of using this as a priorities list, since these are for the daily, you get 7 boxes. I was actually just going to buy these in like maybe like 7 or 8 different like color schemes and just have them, and I could pull them to kind of coordinate with the kits. But then I decided on using this as my habit tracker. But if there's ever a day that, or a week, that I really do need to emphasize something, I can always cover that up, use one of these, and I can put my habit tracker either down here or there. So that's that. And then I just kind of ordered and grabbed some kind of different stuff. So I ordered this. This is from this goes with the Passion Planner. I liked it because it's got this really thin washi, and I was thinking of using that on here so we can play with that. It also has the day covers. Now these are a strip, so they would either need to be cut to fit, or lost a sticker. Or you could just, if you wanted to skip that step, which I am not afraid to cut a sticker, I think you could just, yeah, so those could go there. So we can play with that. I like that idea. I might just get scripts to cover. Well, we're going to try lots of different things over the years. Over the year. I pulled some like extra full boxes to see like how much I'm going to have to cut to work those in there. Obviously, so this is, I measured and I already forgot. So 1 6/16. Forgive my super old ruler. It's like 10, 15 years old, and like I can't even use like the first inch because it's worn off. I probably just need to get a new ruler. Anyway, so I pulled some full boxes. I pulled some washi because I plan on incorporating kit washi over here to kind of tie it together. I just pulled lots of extra stuff. Oh, yeah, lots of extra washi to play with, to see like what size, what width, and everything. I did order this. This is a Hobonichi kit. So everything's a little bit smaller, but the boxes should work for this. And then washi will work over here. And it kind of is an all-in-one. It's got the day covers are sized really well for this planner, I think. That would be nice. The only thing I don't like about this is that the boxes, I think they're 1.4 inches instead of 1.5, which would be an adjustment. They seem really small to me. Since I mostly use scripts, I could probably make that work, but that's definitely going to be something that we play with as well. What else? Oh, and I grabbed a TPC kit. I think the date covers, they feel a little bit big for this planner, but maybe that would be okay. These boxes, I thought I could like maybe trim off they're still pretty short. Still pretty short, but if I did washi above, they would work. Anyway, I thought that's something we can play with today. Thank God for like repositionable, removable stickers, right? I mean, even like on a regular Plan With Me, I'd be screwed if I didn't have that. Okay, so we'll play with that. And then these are the stickers that I printed off. And I already know I need to make a couple adjustments. They're mismatched. Sorry, I'm playing with my font, trying to get my like font down for the year, and I'm having an issue with my inkjet printer. It wants to print really blurry right now, so I need to figure out how to like clean the heads. But so I'll have my habit tracker, and we'll kind of play with putting stuff down there. I also pulled a couple functional my call and email stickers. I'm going to split that list with some washi. And then I pulled weather trackers because I need to incorporate that over here. Okay, so let's start with playing with the dashboard side. I have a pretty good idea of how I'm going to set this side up. It's kind of this side that's a bit of a mystery. So we're going to probably just do one of these, and then on the weekly side, we'll probably do 2 or 3 different setups and see what we like. Okay, let's start by putting down our habit tracker, which I'm pretty sure already that I need to increase the size just a little bit to make it easier to lay down, because I think I did it like exactly the width, and it'll be easier if I make it just a, oh, okay, that actually worked. Nope, see, it's still, so if I make it just a little bit wider, it'll be easier to lay down and cover up the ombre. Also, I wanted to see if I need to white out that. It looks like it would look better if I hate the idea of having to white that out every week, but it's not terrible, but definitely the darkest strip, I think I will need to white out. Let's see if I can make that a little bit better. Nope, still, okay, so definitely need to make that box wider. Okay, that's easy enough. Okay, let's see. Let's grab some washi. Any day now. Okay. Yeah, so this to contact box, I want to, or list, I guess, would be a better. I kind of want to split that into to call and to email. So I thought just some washi. Trim that off. And I want to use washi on this side to coordinate my kits so that I kind of want the left and the right side of the planner to, you know, at least look like it goes together. So, all right. So I don't have that many like to contact, so I thought separating it would be kind of cute. I had so many ideas of how I was going to use these boxes. Okay, to clean, I'll probably get like an icon, like a little spray bottle icon or something to put there. But other than that, where did I put my... I did make a weekly cleaning box to fit that. And that's just like, I may not use this every week. I may use it. I mean, this is like the stuff that I do every week, and then I like check it off, or mostly I forget to check it off, but in theory, I use my little checklist. And then, let me find a box. But if there are weeks that I'm going to do extra cleaning, I'm going to clean like something different, I could just write it in. Or if I'm going to clean, like deep clean something, I could write an additional. But I thought on the weeks that I only am planning on doing that cleaning, that I could put a full box next to it. And again, removable stickers save the day. I thought I could just trim. Okay, and doesn't that look cute? That fits so nicely there. You know, or I could reverse it or whatever, so I need to get that to fit. That's actually pretty good sized. I think that works really well. My reading boxes, I'm going to do 2 reading challenges for the year, and so I sized these boxes. I will go through and put my prompts in them, but they should fit 2 side by side with room for a little strip of washi at the bottom. Okay. So yeah, that fits. Fits pretty well. That looks pretty good. And then I think this one is too thin. I need the slightly thicker strip of washi for that. And yeah, all on a regular strip, or I can't talk, a regular page of the thin washi, there's 3 different sizes. So this should fit here. Just making sure I don't need to order the deluxe washi for each. There we go. Okay, so I think that'll be really cute. And then I thought maybe another strip of like maybe the thicker, slightly thicker washi here on weeks, especially that I don't have. I'm never gonna have 20 things to do. That's just not. Oh, maybe I'll do it so that it covers. Yeah, I want to make sure it covers both the dots. Okay. So there it is. There's my little cutter. Okay. All right. I really like that, other than having to resize that box, which I kind of knew I was going to have to do anyway. I could put another like decorative box down here, or maybe some deco. I think maybe like maybe a deco piece there and there, you know, or up here. I also could put washi up here. We might try some different things, but in general, I really like how this left side, I think that's going to be incredibly functional for me. And I'm super excited to use this planner. I hope everybody's really excited to use their 2023 planner. That side, I'm pretty happy with that way. Let's take a look at the weekly. And this one will do different. Actually thinking maybe. So this should break down into like 4 different 1.5 inch columns. And what I'm kind of thinking of doing is like maybe 2 1.5 inch columns and then a 3 inch column. Or maybe the 3 inch in the middle, or maybe stagger it. I'm not sure. I think in order to visualize that, I think I'm going to go ahead and like use my ruler and maybe divide it with a light pencil line just until I get in the, just to kind of help me visually. See, I like that too. Just divide it in half. But then, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's absolutely true that I don't know what I'm doing. So, let's see. So that's almost exactly 3 inches. So I have to use the, slide it down. I really need a new ruler. Just be a grown-up. Go to Kroger and get a new ruler. It's like $1.79. I just keep forgetting to get one. Okay, straight-ish. So yeah, this is just kind of how to help me visualize how I'm going to section this planner off. Okay. All right, so I know, I think I'm going, well, I think, maybe, I don't know. My shift stickers, because that has to go on any planner, so I know what shift it is to know what day I went to work, or need to go to work. I'm thinking of putting them underneath the day. So it'd be, and I may change these. Right now I have like that colored bar to go under the kit, but I could also use like a little strip of washi, or a box, or just a script with the shift. So that's kind of up in the air. Yeah, so right now I'm thinking that like the shift would go down here and maybe a weather box. Okay, so that's going to be tight. I'd have to put the weather box down. Okay, that might work. Okay. My homemade stickers aren't quite as, not quite the quality paper that professional stickers is, so they don't lift up and reposition quite as well, but okay, so if I line that up with that weather sticker with that first line. Okay, that's cute. I like that. That would work. Probably need to work on getting them a little bit straighter, but at least that's the idea. That's kind of the idea that I'm going for. And then maybe this column would be like, well, you know what, let's put one down here so at least we know like what we're doing on a Saturday. Since the weekend is set up a little bit different. Okay. All right, so then if I work, I feel like the next box needs to be like a, like functional, like what I have to do that day. So work days, obviously, I think would have to go there. So let me see, let me find a, I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab some, you know what, this will work. Oh, yeah. I'm going to say there's only a couple boxes for this, although they're the same width. They're 1.5, but I'm going to go grab just some plain functional boxes, and I'll be right back. I just grabbed some regular 1.5 inch labels. So let's say that's a work day. How do I want to do that? Maybe aligned here. Okay. And then just add a work label. Maybe. And then for the weekends that I work, I guess it would have to be, that pretty much takes up the whole day, but on work days, I really don't have a lot to do. I might have a training or a meeting or like one thing I need to check off, but I don't need a lot of room for my work days. So even if they fall on the weekend, or I could put a skinny label down here for work if I needed to use that. So work could either go here or it could go here. I could also layer a decorative box. Let's see how that looks. So this will work better with patterns, with like small patterns, since I'm going to have to cut the box. So like this is a bigger, most of Orange Umbrella Co.'s boxes are kind of smaller patterns, which will work really well for cutting stickers. Kits that have like big, like it's like photographic, or, you know, they're, you know, one big piece rather than a small repeating pattern, it would be a lot harder to trim for a kit like this. But companies that make their full boxes are mostly small patterns. It should be really easy to trim to work in this planner. Okay, so let's say I want to put down a decorative box. I could even trim it that way if I wanted to, like layer. Or I could not trim. I know a lot of people like really, you know, layer overlapping and everything. I think at first in this planner I will probably trim to fit, and then maybe later on we'll get more creative with, I don't like too much overlapping because it confuses me. I actually use my planner to, like, I need to know like what's actually happening that day. It's not all just decorative for me. I write it in it and everything. So some of the people that do a whole lot of those like stickers that overlap the days, especially like the boxes, I'm like, don't you get confused on what you actually put in that box and what day it actually goes for? But maybe people don't. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Okay, but see, that trims really nicely. That's really cute. And those were, what did I say? It was 1 6/16. And then of course that would be 1.5 inches wide. So I could, see, I could always put a skinny label over it and make that a work day. Where are my... So like these labels, I ended up not using here. I haven't quite figured out, I could use them as like highlights for priorities. If there's something really important I need to do, I could put that in a box and put it in my to-do list. Or an important call that I need to make. But also I thought especially if I'm going to use like 1, 1, 2 or 1, 2, 1, the double boxes, I thought this would be really nice for over here if I wanted to make something double. There's a little bit of extra room in between each of the 1.5 imaginary columns, but like, yeah, still can't. I'm gonna need these. I'm gonna need these pencil lines for a few weeks, yo. I see a lot of erasing of lines in my future, but that's okay. See, that would work for like a double, if I want to do a double box. And I thought it would be cute if I wanted to layer. So like, let's say if we want to put a box over here. Also, if you're using removable stickers and like there's something you want in the middle, you can always position this and trim off both ends. I am not afraid to cut stickers. If you don't want to see stickers get harmed, then this is not the video for you. I cannot say no stickers were harmed in the shooting of this video, because that is not true. Sorry, stickers. I am not afraid to cut a sticker, yo. Okay, and then, yeah, see, I can layer, label like this. How cute is that? You could put a time in there, or you could put like a decorative, like an icon or something there, and then write in whatever you need. Okay, so that gives me some ideas of how this page is going to work with a regular vertical kit, the vertical boxes, and with some of the daily labels. So I think that'll be, and get some ideas of how that's going to work. Okay, let's try some of the other kits that we got. Let's flip to the end of February. Yep, this one's mostly shaded, so we'll use this to play with. Okay, let's try the TPC kit. Let's try the TPC kit and see what we like for that. First things first is like what's going to be like cutting down these boxes. Let's see, what's the best way of doing that? It might be to put them upside down and see. Would also help to get them straight. Should be a contest for what YouTuber has the most crooked stickers, because I think I do really well in that. There it is. There's my cutter. Okay, so if I were to cut this off the label, because the TPC has like subjects, so these are like the subject boxes. Okay, so those would be skinny, but, oh God, did I just cut into my planner? I gotta be careful. They'd be skinny, but they look cute, and I wonder if that would be better to use with, like, if I was going to use washi. Let's put down a couple of them so we can see how that would look. See, now I'm too afraid of cutting through my planner, so I didn't cut my sticker all the way through. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's see. We thought about using, this is from the Passion Planner, because it has the solid strips of washi, and I thought that might look nice. But I'm afraid it might be too much if I put washi on every, but let's see. Let's see how that looks. Also, I'm a little bit terrified that I won't be able to get 6 strips of washi straight. Okay, so that would cover that. We can cut. Let's cut. Let's cut, shall we? Okay, we'll cut where that line ends. Okay. All right. Let's put another one up there. Kind of lay that on top. Still would be hard getting it straight, but that's not terrible. Okay. That's cute. Don't mind my mishmashed color schemes and stickers. These are just for play. Okay, and then let's see how that would look, because I think there's going to be a gap there. Yeah. But if I didn't like the gap, I could always put deco. Or we could just learn to love the gap. All right, should we go ahead and do the whole thing so we have... Because I am afraid it will be too much. I should have just put the whole thing, but I guess I can make that sort of straight. All right. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do, I'll put the other, might as well. If I'm going to do 3, let's just go ahead and do 6. So I mean, the whole point is seeing what we like and we don't like by doing it this way. I'm just going to go ahead and put down all three and then I'll trim. All right, that's not too bad. It's not too crooked. Okay. Trim. Trim. And trim. Okay. All right, and then, well, Okay, my camera ran out of memory. I had to delete some stuff, but I did want to show you this other version of the TPC spread. So, the TPC kit comes with these really skinny washi strips, and you could use these like alternating to create like thin washi and like quadrants, and then use the, that doesn't work, use the day headers, and that makes a really cute spread. It is a lot of work to lay everything down, and I did not do it as neat as I could have, but it would be a little bit time consuming to lay all those down, but I'm not even getting these straight. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, so yeah, I did take the pencil and divide it into the 4 quadrants again, but that would be really cute. And then you could use those cut strips. Let's see. They're still too thin, but you could put a label at the top. So like, you'd probably do it better than I'm doing it. Okay. The only problem with doing this is that it would be incredibly tedious, I think, to do a spread with this kit every week. I'm sure I would get better at it, you know, and it wouldn't be quite so tedious, but trying to get all the labels down straight and everything, I think, even though I think it's really cute with the super thin washi strips and the bolder headers and just, you know, this kit comes with, there'd be 5. So you could do 5 of those, which would be totally fine for me. That's probably enough with the like matching washi to use over here. But I think, even though I think it's really cute, I think putting this spread down every week would make me crazy. So I think this is out, the Passion Planner sheet, because I think this washi size was too thick. So I don't think I'll be ordering that in the future to use. And I think maybe the TPC is out too. Maybe, I really like that, but I just can't see myself enjoying putting that down every week. So I think that may be out for me also. Let's see, because I'd still, my shift stickers would work there. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to not make judgment on this, but I don't think it's my favorite. I think so far, not that one. What do we do? I think just like the weekly kit, the 1.5 labels was probably my favorite so far. Okay, let's try the hobo kit though. Why not? Okay, let's move on to another. Oh, okay, so I should have, nope, June, that's a full week. Let me find another where the week's partially shaded. But okay, I'll use that week, so that means July. The first week of July should be one that I won't use. Okay, perfect. All right, let's try the hobo kit here. Okay, so this would be a Hobonichi cousin kit. And everything is sized down a little bit smaller on this. So let's try, first let's put down the day headers. I think these would be a great size for this. Yeah. And I like that these have the full day written on them. Heck, that's cute with just the day headers. Alright, so let's see how some decorative boxes would work in if we're using this kit. The washi would be fine, because we still have, so I could still put that thicker strip of washi there. I could still put, I think that one's a medium one. Yeah, those are the same size. So I think that I could still put a strip of washi down there. And I could still put a strip of washi in between my, so that would be fine to just get this kit. My only concern with this kit is that the boxes are, let's start with I think they're 1.4 inches wide instead of 1.5. But, God, I wouldn't have to trim them at all. Just have to kind of learn how much. Or I could use my handy dandy ruler again. Let's try without drawing the lines and just kind of using the ruler to visualize where that block should go. Okay, so that would, like, say I wanted to line up. Okay. Let's see, let's pull, so this, yeah, this kit comes with 7. The only issue would be if I started using this kit, because I was using the cleaning box over here, but that's okay. I could just do deco over here, or a box and deco. You know, I could put this here with my cleaning list. And did I not print out? Yeah, I printed out another. My colors won't match great, but that's okay. So yeah, if this were to go here, yeah, I could put that would look fine. Or I could scoot over to the edge and like fill in some deco. That would be fine. Okay, so let's see. So I could just kind of put them haphazardly, and then I could always overlay with labels. So, and this kit comes with plenty of labels. They're just skinnier. They're just the 1.4. So like, let's say, I could always use this like for a work day. Oh, well, wait. Let's see how it would look with our pre-printed stuff. So, because this is the stuff I use. Now these are 1.5. Ooh, maybe those are short. Maybe those are 1.2. Of course, I guess that's a header. The header doesn't necessarily need to be the same width as how. Yeah, it's not quite as. I don't know. I don't know how wide those boxes are, but they're definitely narrower than 1.5. Okay, so, but I could either shrink those down so that they fit in line with the headers, or I could just use, instead of using the colored bar behind, I could just use a script that says A shift, B shift, C shift. Okay, so that's cute. And then, oh, weather. Now that would be an issue because the weather labels are all 1.5. But maybe we could make this column be considered like the 1.5 inch column. All right, these are going to have to go up a little bit if we're going to do that. Just like on that first spread. Yeah, sorry about the mismatch of colors. Decisions, yo. Okay. I think that'd be all right, though. Even though, I don't know, is my OCD going to be able to handle that boxes are different lengths? Where is... Yeah, those appointment labels. Okay, so... it's so skinny. Oh. What am I going to write in a box that skinny? Like I can see, like the three wider ones. Those are so skinny, huh? I mean, I know it's not any different than like that, but for some reason, because it's so long, it seems wrong. Okay, so, but I mean, this, I could layer those, or even on top. Yeah, let's see how that looks. Okay, so we could still do the like skinny column, wide column, skinny column, or skinny, skinny, wide, or skinny, wide, wide, skinny, skinny, you know, and overlay that. There will be some more stuff I won't use. I don't know. I might find a use for that. I could do meals with that instead of doing, right now what I'm thinking of doing is doing a knife and fork icon and a box for the days that I meal plan, because I don't meal plan every day of the week, just the days that I'm not at work for 24 hours. But that could maybe be used for that, or for tracking something else. Since my habit tracker got shrunk down, I could use that for tracking something. The to-do lists, I wouldn't use all of them, but they are super cute. I do like that it comes with a variety of different labels, the little appointment labels and the icons and the flags. I would use the flags and those little offset arrows. I don't know. I do really like that. The only thing I don't like about that is that my weather trackers would still be 1.5 and these would all be smaller. But I love that I don't have to trim the boxes. They would fit perfectly for that. And I like that it comes with the day headers and they're sized really appropriately for this layout of planner. Okay, so I think we've narrowed down our choices. I'm going to say no to TPC unless there's a really specific spread I want to do. Like, I think it'd be cute for like Pride if you want to do like rainbow across with those super skinny washi strips. I think, and I did not like the thin washi for the Passion Planner. So we've narrowed it down to either the Hobo Cousin or just going with the regular 1.5 vertical kit. I did like the way the boxes kind of filled out on that, but that's cute too, and it's a little bit more minimalist. All right, so hey, at least we ruled out 2 out of the 4 approaches that we had for this planner, right? So, okay, strong work. If you're using this planner, please let me know. I don't know of anybody else other than my friend Lori who's going to be using this layout, but I do think it's so fun, and I love that I'm going to be able to get creative again with this planner, because I did really feel like I wasn't creative using my vertical columns. So it's going to be a fun year. We're going to try some new stuff. And I hope everybody joins me, even if you're not using this layout. I hope you get good ideas from people who use different layouts. I know I definitely do. So enjoy. Have fun setting up your 2023 planner.